Open 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., 7 days a week.
Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. As you have seen from the snippet that I stitched, if this news is true, then there is a school, a charter school, coming to the Bronx whose hours will be 7 days a week, 12 hours a day. They will be holding your children, educating your children, right? Your children for 7 days, 7 days a week, 12 hours a day. Think about this. I swear, if there's any Muslims that go to this school in the Bronx, I'm going to be extremely angry. Because how many millions are different mosques taking to build mosques when we can be building schools? We can be employing our children graduating from college. A lot of our children, our brothers and sisters, nieces and nephews are graduating college without a job. We can be creating jobs for them, and then they can be educating their younger siblings, their neighbors, their community members, etc. These people will be holding perhaps your children, let's say our children, because it's in our community. They'll be holding our children for 7 days, 12 hours each day. They're the parents at that point. And it's sad that we live in a system where those parents who put their children in that school, they can't really be to blame. You can't fully blame those parents, because they have to go work perhaps 2-3 jobs to pay rent. For most, 75% of their money to go to rent. And we brothers don't come together and think, how can we solve this problem in our community? If we don't get together, what did I just do? If we don't get together to solve these problems in our communities, then you don't have a right to complain, because you're the problem. Alhamdulillah. 7 days a week, 12 hours a day. I'm a school teacher. I wonder how much they're paying me. I'm joking. But this is serious. This is very serious. If we were in charge of, if we were creating a school like that, then I would say this would be okay, because it's people of the community coming together to provide that service for their neighbors, right? So we all live together, and now we're educating our own children. This is good. But we have people that we don't know. They're teaching our children, holding our children for 7 days a week, 12 hours a day. By the time they get old, your child is not your child anymore. That's whatever they put into their head. That's subhanallah. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. You guys, brothers and sisters, and I'm speaking more so to those brothers and sisters who were raised in this country. You understand the system of this country. You hated going to school. And then you're going to watch your parents probably put their child in that school and not think about how to solve this problem. And many of our parents don't understand this system at all. This corrupt system. And they trust it. Subhanallah. So we have to fear God and come up with a solution for problems like this. This, for me, it's a problem for me. But I also see the problem that they're solving. If we're not going to solve it, somebody has to do it. So let's come together and let's discuss these issues, and let's try to provide solutions for the issues that we have in our community. One of the biggest, the most important, the biggest one, the biggest issue, the biggest problem, the most important problem is education. For example, one of my students said today, I I am working, you know, I'm making, I don't want to, I want to make sure that I don't say the gender as well. You're making us work like a slave. You're making us work as a slave, or like a slave. I said, respect your ancestors. You would not find a Jewish person saying, I feel like I'm in a Holocaust. You would not find that. So why are you saying that? That sentence that I said is more important than reading, writing, arithmetic. It's part of social studies, right? It's part of history, right? STEM, because we're teaching our children to respect themselves and to honor themselves. That's the most important education. But anyways, I'm gonna make this video too long. We have to control the education system in our community. And if we're not doing that, or even coming together to discuss that, but we're discussing sports or some other nonsense, and then we start complaining that these people are doing things like this, then you're the problem. Alhamdulillah. Also, one more thing. Parents, do you think your child is going to be learning for 12 hours in one day? Think about that. You think your child is going to be learning from, let's say, 7 to 7, 8 to 8, 9 to 9? You think that's how it works? Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. So if you put your child in a school, and don't be surprised if perhaps, hopefully I'm wrong, but don't be surprised if perhaps your child knows a lot about Tom and Jerry and other types of entertainment, other than, you know, school material or academic material. Don't be surprised if your child is doing poorly on exams. Alhamdulillah. May Allah guide us. Allahumma ameen. Subhanallah.